Hello, Divine Insight family. We are doing a third-party reading for our fire signs. The cards that we have, the 3 cards here are for the collective viewer. The 3 cards here are for your partner, and the 3 cards here are for the third party. So based off the cards that I pulled so far, for the collective viewer, you are seeking achievement in your relationship, in your connection. You want a rise in status. You want your relationship to go to another level. You're looking for unity and teamwork. And you want to reap some type of financial reward. So you're looking for overall looking for financial stability in your connection. And you may be wanting to get married, buy a new home, or unify and become one, move into the same household or whatever. Overall you want success. And it looks like you're looking for a fresh start. You need some clarity. You want clarity. You want a new beginning with your partner. It looks like there may be some confusion. So whatever the confusion may be, you want to come through that confusion with your partner. And you want to nurture this connection. So it looks like you want to stay in the connection with your partner. And I'm going to move this up just a little bit. My printer's on the desk, but just in case we get some more cards, which I know that we will. So at this moment, that is where you currently are. Ultimately, you want a celebration with your person, okay? And the signs that I'm seeing are Capricorn, Aquarius, Cancer. That can be one of the parties involved. For your person, they're in anguish. So they're not necessarily happy right now. They are evaluating the connection. They may be working a lot and also evaluating their workload. They may be working overtime or working longer hours because they don't want to necessarily have to get off of work and deal with crucial conversations or confusion. Right now they're seeing the relationships as being burdensome and overwhelming and a little bit more demanding than what they expected. There's some level of imbalance. This is from their level, they're seeing some level of imbalance and they want to find balance. Whether that's in or outside of the connection. They are coming to the conclusion that hard work will lead them to happiness. And that could be why they're throwing themselves into work so that they could avoid any disruption in peace whatsoever. Right now, they might be taking on too much, though, because of them trying to avoid, especially if you guys are in confusion in any way, they may be trying to avoid the conversation and might be taking on a lot at work, or either they might feel like this relationship is becoming burdensome and it's becoming too much for them to deal with. They do want balance. They do want to merge elements at some point if you guys don't live together, but I don't know if that's with you or the third party. I would have to look at the cards yet, but they do want some patience. They need patience. And to me, I'm getting that they need patience so they can make a decision on what they want to do. Spirit, can you confirm that for me? That I'm interpreting this correctly at this time. But they want harmony and balance back in the connection, and just overall in their lives. It might be just a great deal of confusion for anyone dealing with a third party, which I'm not blaming. Yeah, they're depressed and worried, and they really need patience and probably space and time. And you might not necessarily be giving them that, or you may be, and you may be giving them space, but you're also waiting you're asking a lot of questions and wanting answers. So, yeah. And then for the third party wants your person to invest more. But they're also working on their financial stability. They're saving money, focused on their finance very heavily. And they have put some emotional boundaries in place with your partner. But they do overall want a fresh start with your partner. So they may not be talking right now, or they may also have some confusion. So I'm getting that the third party has found out something, or either your partner is holding back from both parties right now, whether that's limited communication or whether your partner has ghosted either one of you. Spirit, am I getting this interpretation correctly? Yeah. So they want to move forward with the connection, but they have emotional boundaries in place, and your partner may also be overwhelmed by the emotional boundaries that the third party has in place, and at the same time not in the right headspace to answer questions that may be coming for you. And so they may be in introspection or retreating at this time and trying to keep themselves busy with work to avoid conflict. Yeah, they're trying to avoid conflict. But something also tells me they're putting in a lot of work because they might trying to increase their finances, so that I feel like if they increase their finances and say, for example, if they get a better job or a new job and their finances increase, that will drive the decision that they make. Okay, let's get some more cards on the connection between the viewer and their partner. Yeah, so again, it looks like both of you are trying to focus on your pentacles, getting your money together, trying to save money. I don't know if y'all live together or have discussed living together, or someone is experiencing some financial issues and might have helped the other person financially, but the focus is on getting their finances in order. I don't know, someone may have lost a job and they're looking for a new job, or someone is trying to work hard so they could get a promotion or an increase in their finances. What else do you have between this partnership, between the collective viewer and their partner? Trying to move forward with determination. So fire sign, you and your partner may be trying to see if you could work the relationship out or the connection out, but it's overwhelming. They don't want to do a lot of talking. They don't want to, you're asking a lot of questions and they don't want to answer them right now because I don't think they know fully what they want to do. I think they got feelings for two people and don't know what to say. And right now they are in introspection, but they feel unfulfilled in the connection that they're in. Or either all of the questions, y'all might be having conflict and it's becoming burdensome and it's making them want to seek a better path. Yeah. And they're trying to decide if they should just walk away from this connection altogether. And you may be trying to determine that too, but it looks like you, out of both of y'all want it, but your partner is depressed. They're worried. They're concerned. Yeah. Yep. Let's see the connection between your partner and the third party. Between your partner, fire sign's partner, and the third party. What do you want us to know? So it looks like both of them are considering their options. I think that the third party ultimately wants to be with your partner, but because they've found out something or something has come to light and they place emotional boundaries in place, I don't think your partner has a true outlook on what can happen between them right now, because this partner may also feel like this third party may feel like because your partner is holding it back from both of you, which they probably don't know that your partner's holding back from you, but your partner's kind of holding back right now from the third party as well, because the partner's in his head about in his or her head about what decision they should make, and it's causing confusion for the third party, and the third party is being impacted emotionally and therefore enable boundaries and may have taken a step back from your partner. Spirit, is that correct? Yeah. And they seem to be holding their ground with your partner, but them holding their ground is putting your partner in a position to really weigh what they want to do, because I don't think your partner wants to miss out on this opportunity. It says some radical changes are coming under the way. It's going to be a Tower moment that happens. Is this current state? Is this Tower moment current state? Of course, for different people, the Tower moment might have not have happened, or it may have happened. But there will be a Tower moment, and there will be an opportunity, it seems like, for a fresh start and new relationship in this connection after someone gains some financial independence. And they are really, it seems like one of them, or maybe both of them, are really manifesting their desire to have financial independence, material abundance, and to have a fresh start together. Spirit, is that correct? Yes, but it's some challenges. That's correct. So there's some so ultimately that's what they want. They want to be together, but they got to get through challenges. There's a period of turbulence in this connection. And somebody may be, the third party may end up, if your person takes too long, cutting their losses. Some of the signs that we have on the table, of course, we got water signs on the table. We got Virgo, Sagittarius, called out fire signs. This is a fire sign reading clearly. The Temperance is a fire sign card. Capricorn, Aquarius, Cancer, Taurus. Did I call it all? Yeah. Those are the signs that I'm seeing on the table. Yeah, ultimately they want wish fulfillment together. They are the lovers. They seem to be in love with each other. Yeah. And they see the connection as wish fulfillment. But there is some insecurities that have arisen in this connection because of things that I feel like the third party is finding out about your partner. And if they deem this situation not to be satisfying, they're going to cut their loss. And of course, if they cut their loss, that's automatically going to trigger your partner to go back towards you. But then it would be a matter of, do you really want them knowing that they were in love with somebody else? All right, Spirit? Yeah. So you're going to have to, if that is the case, if the third party walks away, and that's the only way I'm seeing that ending, is if the third party walks away, or if I don't see this happening, because it seems like the third party had enough respect once they found out, because I'm assuming they must have found out about you, or that this person was lying and being deceptive. They had enough respect to take a back seat, but their feelings are very much involved. So y'all don't be out here going after people, because it seems like the third party tried to have enough respect for themselves and for you potentially to take a back seat once they found out. So the only one guilty here is your partner. But if they do walk away, or say, for example, if this person confronts you in any way, that's going to trigger your partner to go out because they see it as confrontation and lacking peace. And so then it will push it back in your favor, and you guys will have to work on overcoming obstacles and reaching your long-term goals together. Now, what does the collective's partner still have strong feelings and desire to be with the collective? Yeah, so they love you. You do bring them happiness. You do bring them joy. There is a deep connection here. And someone may be awaiting messages. I don't know if you guys are talking or not. Everybody's situation is different. If y'all haven't been talking, you're probably awaiting messages. And if you guys are in communication, it's probably disruption in communication, or inconsistent behavior, or someone keeping to themselves. And then in that case, you may be waiting on messages of clarity, right? Does your partner genuinely want to stay with you long term? So yeah, they're confused. They want to bring you fairness though, because I don't think that they're 110% happy with you. I think they love you. I think they're in love with another person though. I think this relationship may have caught them off guard. Is that the case? Yeah. Yep. And they're considering surrendering to the current moment. They're trying to see things from a different perspective. They're trying not to feel bad about what they're doing or what they have done. But it seems like they're getting hit from both sides. And it very well is probably stressing them out. Let's see what the outcome will be. Let's use another deck. Let's see what we got going on here. What's the outcome of the connection between the collective and the and their partner? So it seems to me that your person is heavily in their head replaying your memories, and they're considering their options, but they're not currently showing their hand. They don't want to show their hand. So they may be holding back in front of you. They may be holding back their feelings for this other person and trying to make it seem like they don't have any feelings. Ultimately, either this person is going to cut out their behavior or there will be a separation between the two of you. Either they'll cut out their behavior, stop the patterns or the silent treatment, and you guys will have a conversation, or there will be a separation in this connection altogether. So let me ask Spirit to clarify that card. Clarify the cut down card, Spirit. Yeah, he or she is having difficulties deciding what they want to do, and they're trying to exhibit a level of strength and find the courage to overcome the challenges in this connection. I feel like they really want to come to you and talk. They do see you as a stable partner. You provide a lot of stability and security and love. You keep getting this provider card, so you might be the provider of this relationship. You might be the breadwinner. You are very caring. Y'all have a deep connection. And I feel like you're the reason that you really drive the relationship, the growth of this relationship. But I think that they're having a hard time deciding if they should stay in this connection or move forward for their own happiness. To me, this is a very comfortable situation for them, and that's really where you guys are. Spirit, is that correct? Yeah. And so they're trying to make a logical decision on whether or not, you get a lot of Capricorn cards on this table right now. They're trying to make a decision, use their discernment, evaluate the options here, who could provide more, and make a logical decision. Like I told you, they're going to go through a tower moment if they haven't already. Okay. Yep. Let's see. Outcome of the connection with the third party. Outcome of the connection with the third party, with your partner and the third party. Again, that enabling boundaries card. So either your partner is going to start to enable some boundaries because he or she knows that that's what is required for them to be able to be together, or if your partner chooses to work things out with you, they're going to enable boundaries with this connection so that it won't interfere with what they're trying to work on with you. Let's see, what else do you have for the outcome of the connection between the collective's partner and the third party? So your partner is afraid to let go of this person because of some past traumas. They have fear of abandonment, and if this person tries to leave them, they are going to chase them. They are going to chase them. I'm sorry, I don't want to hurt anybody, but I have to be honest about what I'm seeing here. There is some codependent emotional behavior. I think that you provide things and characteristics or actions, that some of the things that you do feed into your partner's ego or whatever. And then I think there's other things that this partner does that feeds into your partner as well, which makes that person codependent off both of you to some extent. There will be a new beginning with this person. They want to rebirth this connection. Yeah, they want to rebirth this connection. So I'm getting that this relationship between you and your partner, for those in the third party connection, either you will get tired, because I don't foresee your partner just up and saying, I'm out of here. I think that you're going to get tired of the state that you guys are in, and you're going to want to move forward to find your happiness. And Spirit is telling you, you are up in your head about being unfulfilled, and you have been for a while, just as much as this person is, and the relationship is becoming a burden to this person. And because of that, you're going to end up moving forward. I think you're going to choose to move forward. I think there's going to be some tug and war, there's going to be a little back and forth in the beginning, but ultimately you're going to want to walk away, and your person's going to want to walk away. And of course, y'all are going to miss each other at first. There may still be a little back and forth, but ultimately that's because you were some level of comfort to this person, but ultimately they want a new beginning with this person. Anything else for this third party connection over here? Outcome. Yeah, right now, they're not, I don't think they're talking as often. They're mirroring each other. They're both in introspection and self-reflection, trying to determine if this is the best outcome. Yeah. So this card is the Dragonfly. After, like I said, this third party found out something about your partner, and it may be that they found out about you, amongst other things. I'm getting that it's more stuff than just about you, stuff that you might not even know this third party may have found out, and is demanding change in this person before they move forward. And that's where the enabling boundaries come in. And your person, I feel like your person has been trying to charm them so that he or she doesn't have to really make many changes, but that's not working. That's not working. So your person is probably trying to come in lighthearted and trying to heal things with this person, and this person is being cautious and just watching their backs. Yeah. So it seems to me that your person has some outdated thinking. And when I say that, they could have had some traumas in their life or witnessed, excuse me for yawning, has witnessed some things in their childhood, or because you guys have somewhat of an unconventional relationship, they think that the third party should just fall in line, and that's not the realization, because necessarily what you may have put up with, this third party not going to put up with, and your person knows that in order for them to come towards that third party, they got to have their shit together. To them, they sounding like a broken record right now, a raveled cassette tape, and they keep playing. It may have been some real words that were said by this person by the third party to your partner. And the reason I say that is because I feel like this person held up a mirror to your person's face and showed them who they are and how they look for a reason. And that, once they heard and saw for themselves how they came off, that triggered change in your partner. Yep. That triggered change in your partner. So, fire signs, that is your third party reading. If you wish to have a personal reading, please inbox me. I'm going to extend the offer for reading deals that I had that ended on yesterday, I'm going to extend it throughout this week. So please inbox me. Even though I'm not able to go live directly, I am more than happy to honor that one free yes or no. Have a great day. Bye-bye.